Why me? I think we've all asked that question. And so I thought that would be an interesting question to think about for this week's Sunday question, because it can be helpful to ask rather than silence ourselves and believe we shouldn't be asking. Hey everyone, I'm Denise Brown, and I write what I call Sunday questions. I like to think of a good question which then helps my mind seek out the right answer. Rather than staying stuck, swirling without any outcome, I find it helpful to think of a question that then moves me into an outcome, an answer. This week, I was inspired for this Sunday question because of two coaching sessions. One was Friday, one was Saturday, and they both involved spouses caring for their husbands. And while we didn't actually focus on the two-word question, why me, the conversation really circled around it. One of my coaching clients really expressed that she looks at this life that she's leading and thinking, what is this life? What is it? And the other one really spoke about the grief she carries because of this life. And it makes sense then that we would ask, why me? So as I thought about why me, here's what I wrote for you. This week's Sunday question, why me? The question, why me, can show up for us for two reasons. Why me can be almost like a plaintive wail that bounces around inside your head. Why me? Why is this hard life my life? The question also could be one of curiosity. Why me? You may ask when you wonder about pursuing an opportunity. Why am I deserving? The wail and the curiosity both have a place. When you feel lost, alone, and left behind, it's fair to ask the universe, why me? The question reflects your reality. When you ask, you no longer pretend all is okay. You acknowledge the unfairness of your life, which makes the question a fair one. Pretending takes energy. Naming gives you a chance to cope. When you consider what could be possible, it's also okay to stop to take stock. Why me? You may wonder why life picked you for something or someone wonderful. It makes sense that you take a moment for a reality check. While different situations may spark the same question, why me? The source of the question is similar. It's a comparison. You observe others seemingly living an easy life while you struggle. Why do they get the carefree life? You consider an opportunity that causes you to wonder if you deserve it. You may worry you're not good enough. When we ask the question, why me? We can make sure we leave out any comparisons, which will always leave us with more questions and fewer answers. Why me can be helpful. Be sure to ask the question so it motivates you to see yourself in all your fullness rather than as someone lacking. Perhaps you only glimpsed those carefree individuals during an easy moment and didn't see the difficulty in their lives before or after that moment. Maybe the right opportunity arrived just when you're ready. When you wonder, why me? Give yourself a good answer. An answer can be, because I am living my life the best I can, and because I want to experience the fullness of my life, which will include blessings and challenges. I'll focus on me and my life's path, supporting others as I can. But my eyes will focus forward and not side to side. When I compare, I look side to side. My life is forward. We can use why me as a helpful prompt this week. We can ask ourselves, why me? When we're tempted to compare our life to another and decide theirs is better. We can ask this question when we doubt a gift we've received. Regardless of why you ask, why me? You can trust your life during the struggles and the successes. You can trust yourself. Thanks so much for listening. If you like the content, our Sunday question, feel free to hit subscribe so you receive all our future episodes. If this resonated with you, hit like. And if you have a question, post a comment. Thanks so much for all you do. And thank you for living fully when life is hard and then when life gets easier. I'm Denise Brown.